Hey everyone! Welcome to another idiom lesson titled Spill the Beans. I'm your host, Miss SJ. Before we start talking about idioms, please don't forget to like and subscribe at Teacher Corner for You with me, Miss SJ, for more videos. What are idioms? Idioms are phrases or expressions that have a meaning different from the actual words used. What does this mean? An idiom is a phrase that means something different than what it says. As a reminder, today's idiom is spill the beans. Let's look at the image, spill the beans. We see a bunch of beans coming out of a can. Apparently, it has spilled all over. As a result, spilled the beans where the beans are coming out of the can. The idiom spill the beans means to tell a secret or reveal information that was supposed to be kept hidden, often by accident. When someone spills the beans, they share information that wasn't meant to be shared yet. It could be because they were too excited, weren't paying attention, or just couldn't keep it to themselves. Example sentence: I accidentally spilled the beans about the surprise party. Here are more examples. Sentences by levels. Beginner level: I spilled the beans about the surprise cake. Intermediate level: Luke spilled the beans when he told his brother about the trip before it was a surprise. Advanced level: During the interview, the actor unintentionally spilled the beans about the plot twist in the upcoming movie. Time to read Spill the Beans in context. Let's look at the image. In the image, we see a banner that reads Surprise Jamal. In the background, we see balloons and several cupcakes, on top of a table. We also see three different individuals, two girls and one boy. The girl on the left side is laughing. The girl on the right side is speaking. She is speaking to the boy in the middle, who appears to be shocked, possibly surprised. This might be Jamal, where he probably is surprised by the party. Let's see the story behind this picture. I'm going to read the story. After I am done reading the story, it's going to be your turn to read. Emma could hardly stop smiling. Her best friend, Jamal, had a birthday coming up. She was helping to plan a surprise party for him. She had picked out decorations, ordered cupcakes, and even helped with inviting all their classmates. What was the best part? Jamal didn't know a thing. However, keeping the secret wasn't easy. Every time she saw Jamal, she almost told him about the party. One afternoon at lunch, Jamal asked, "So, why do you keep whispering with everyone?" Emma's eyes grew wide. She wanted to tell him, but she remembered the promise she had made. Before she could answer, her friend Tiffany said, "Don't spill the beans, Emma." Jamal laughed. "Spill the beans? What does that mean?" Tiffany explained, "It means to tell a secret before you're supposed to." Emma giggled and quickly changed the subject. On Saturday, Jamal walked into the decorated gym. Everyone shouted, "Surprise!" At that moment, he finally understood why Emma had been so quiet. Now, it's your turn to read. Time for vocabulary words. I will read the word or phrase along with the definition. Surprise, something that happens unexpectedly. Decorations, things used to make a place look nice for a special event. Promise, a statement that you will definitely do or not do something. Spill the beans, to tell a secret before you're supposed to. Secret, something that you keep hidden from others. Whispering, speaking very quietly so only certain people can hear. Vocabulary tips. When it comes to vocabulary terms, break down the idiom. Show students that the words spill, drop, or let something out, plus beans, small objects, don't literally mean telling secrets, but together they create a figurative meaning. Compare with other spill expressions like spill your drink, literal, versus spill the truth, figurative. Use visuals. Draw or show a picture of beans falling out of a jar. Then link it to a person blurting out a secret. Create a cartoon where a speech bubble spills words like secret, surprise, party. Here's how to use a word connection chart. Use a simple organizer where students can write the word, define it in their own words, draw a picture, or use it in a sentence. Time for reading comprehension questions. Here are some tips for multiple choice questions. 1. Make sure you understand what the question is asking before looking at the answer choices. 2. Underline or highlight key words. Pay attention to important words like who, why, how, not, or main idea because they guide your thinking. 3. Read the question carefully. Understand what it's asking before looking at the answer choices. Go back to the story for number 4. Look for the clues or evidence in the text that support your answer. Answer some questions based on the reading. Number 1. What secret was Emma trying to keep? Was it A surprise party for Jamal? B, a gift she bought for Tiffany? C, a game they were going to play at recess? Or D, a new student coming to class? If you answered a surprise party for Jamal, you are correct. Time for number 2. What does the idiom spill the beans mean? Is it A, to drop food on the floor? B, to tell a secret before you should? C, to clean up a mess? Or D, to make a big mistake in class? If you picked B, to tell a secret before you should, you are correct. Time for question number 3. How did Jamal find out about the surprise party? Is it A, Tiffany told him ahead of time? B, he guessed from Emma's behavior? C, Emma accidentally told him at lunch? Or D, he saw the decorations when he arrived? If you selected D, he saw the decorations when he arrived, you are correct. Here are open-ended questions. Number 1. Why do you think Tiffany told Emma not to spill the beans? Number 2. Have you ever had to keep a surprise or a secret? How did you do it? Here are reading comprehension questions. Number 1. What was Emma helping to plan? Number 2. Why was it hard for Emma to keep the secret? Number 3. What does spill the beans mean in the story? Don't forget to explain using details from the story. Here are some tips for teachers when creating questions. Start with why or how. Encourage students to explain their thinking, not just recall facts. For example, why do you think some people can't keep a secret? Connect to emotions. Ask questions that help students understand character feelings. For example, how do you think Jamal would feel if Emma had spilled the beans? Encourage predictions. Push students to imagine beyond the text. For example, what might have happened if Emma didn't keep the secret? Invite personal connections. Relate the idiom to your student's own life. For example, can you share a time when you spilled the beans? What happened? Here are some tips for students when answering questions. Use complete sentences. Restate part of the question in your answer. For example, Jamal spilled the beans because. Give reasons. Add a because or so to explain your ideas. For example, Tiffany felt upset because her surprise was ruined. Add details. Use examples from the story. If Emma keeps the secret, Jamal will be happy when everyone yells, "Surprise!" Share your opinion. It's okay to answer differently as long as you explain your thinking. For example, I think Tiffany was nervous that Emma might spill the beans. Here are sentence starters for understanding the story. Number one, the main characters in the story are. Number two, Emma was planning to. Number three, Emma almost accidentally told. Number four, the secret was about. Here are sentence starters for making inferences. Number one, I think Emma almost spilled the beans because. Number two, Jamal might have felt blank if Emma told the secret. Number three, the surprise could have been ruined if. Here are additional sentence starters for connecting to the idiom and personal reflection. Connecting to the idiom. Spill the beans means in the story, spill the beans happened when. Another example of spill the beans in real life is personal reflection. One time I spilled the beans was when. If I were Tiffany, I would have. If someone spilled the beans to me, I would. We have reached the end of our lesson. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe at Teacher Corner for you with Miss SJ.